Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a quick look at and installing the Rough Country neoprene front seat covers in black, available for the 2015 and newer F-150. Now, as you can see, we're sitting in a brand new 2021 F-150, and the first thing you might want to do as a new truck owner, whether it's a used truck or new off the lot, is protect your investment. In these front seats, of course, we have the cloth gray black interior, and cloth as opposed to leather might be a little bit harder for you to clean. Now, if you're using your truck to its fullest potential, it's inevitable that you're tracking in dirt, mud, and other debris that may make its way onto your seats, making it look dirty, making it look used, and diminishing that investment. Seat covers like these will protect that, being resistant to mud, all of the weather elements, dirt, debris, and spills, just like your coffee in the morning. It's happened to everyone at one point or another, and you want to make sure you've got that covered. Now, these seats from Rough Country are a great option because they have a neoprene exterior shell with 4 layers of foam padding on the internal to help make it comfortable as well. So a big thing you want to look out for seat covers is not only the protection against the elements I mentioned, but also how comfortable they are and how they look on the inside of your truck. Some seat covers might do the job functionally, but might look pretty crappy in the form. So when you look at the interior of your seats and you look at the interior of your truck, you might want to look at your interior and think that it's OEM. This guy does blend in a lot more with its dark black interior cover. And like I said, the interior 4-layer bolstering gives you that added comfort, especially on the sides with the foam padding. Now, this isn't like some of the other seat covers that just lay on like a tarp or a blanket. This is gonna wrap around, hug the factory seat molding, and it's gonna strap on underneath and behind to make sure it stays on all the time. Some of the other seat covers may crunch up or fold while you're getting in and out of the truck. This guy's gonna stay in position no matter what you're doing on the inside. It's got 3 straps that go under the front, it's got 3 straps that go under the rear, and they'll meet up underneath of the seat, so it's got a really taut finish at the front and back. It's also got a strap on the side that's closest to your door, and it hooks around the seat buckle connector on the inside. So no matter which way you move, no matter which way you're looking, it's gonna stay in place. It's also coming with headrest covers. Now, that's not something that other ones come with as well. This guy's got you covered from top to bottom. Finally, on the back side, it gives you a little bit more function if your truck didn't come with it. You've got a back seat pocket. On the back side of your passenger and driver's seat, you have an additional pocket for some storage if you'd like to use that. Now, some trucks, especially the higher packages, may have come with that from the factory. Our XLT that I'm sitting in now did not, so it's even adding functionality to the interior. One more thing to mention here with this seat cover, in addition to its other functionalities, is that it has the cutout there for the passenger and driver's side airbags on the seat. Now, as you know, safety is a big concern for a lot of truck owners out there, and the factory seats have airbags on the side. You can see the airbag tag. These seats have a small cutout there so that when the airbags do deploy, God forbid, this is gonna open up and allow the airbags to come through and maintain its safety functionality. But when the airbags, of course, are not deploying on a regular day, the cutout there actually flaps over so it looks complete. It looks like it's not meant to open up, but it does. So that adds functionality as well that maybe other ones don't offer. Finally, it does come in other colors to match some of the other factory interior finishes like the charcoal. This one is black and it blends in really well with the one I'm sitting in now. Now, the price tag for this one comes in right around 120 bucks, and that's good for the pair. So you get that for the front passenger and driver's seat, as you can see here, so it's a perfect match. Now, we don't have the rear seats installed, which are sold separately, but if you decided just to get the front, it really does still blend in. Even though the back seats don't necessarily match the front, it looks like it's pretty cohesive, but you could always round out that package by picking up the rear as well from Rough Country. Finally, guys, the last thing I want to mention here is the RC logo. Now, logos aren't for everybody, I get that, but RC's got a really discreet logo in the middle here that's more of a charcoal gray finish, so it blends in really well. It's not sticking out like a sore thumb, but it is there so you can represent that brand name. Now, the install, of course, I'm giving it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Anybody can tackle this in the driveway at home with about 15 to 30 minutes from start to finish. It can be a little bit tricky just because you are strapping things under the seat, but it is doable in the driveway with absolutely no tools required. I'm gonna take you through the entire process. So what do you say we get started? For the install here, we're gonna start on our passenger side, but it's gonna be the same thing on the driver's side. Now, the first thing you wanna do is pop your headrest off. That's gonna be done separately. There is a headrest cover included in the kit, but we're gonna take that off to make it easier to get the seat cover on itself. So what you're gonna do is pinch that side, pop it up, and keep it moving, doing the same thing on both sides. Just like that, side to side. Next up, you wanna take your seat cushion. They are side specific. You wanna make sure you have the airbag opening on the airbag side of the seat. We're gonna droop the back over the back of the seat, and then we're gonna lay the bottom butt cushion over the butt portion. All right, so you're basically just like dressing the seat. You're putting its shirt on right now. Pull it all the way down so that the holes for the headrest line up. Again, this is gonna be a little bit of a tight squeeze. It's a tight fit in here. So you wanna make sure you're pushing it all the way down. You may need to hop into the back seat in order to finish it up. All right, there you go. You can see it tucks that back down there. Now you can grab the front portion. Now what you're gonna do is lift up on the bottom portion, and you'll see that there are 3 straps and they're connected. So right now we have to unconnect these, or disconnect these rather. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. These are gonna reconnect underneath of the seat. But before we do that, I'm gonna lift the top portions over that cushion there. This guy is gonna go right through the seat where the top back meets the bottom cushion. So right in that crack. You're gonna push this all the way through so that this strap comes out behind the seat. So let's do that. All right, so we're pushing that through all the way to the back. All right, you can even go this way. All right, so you can see on the back side, I have the strap just like that. That's really gonna help anchor the seat down to the back cushion. All right, with the straps tucked into the bottom there, we're gonna tuck the front seat cushion here, right around. You wanna make sure it wraps around the side where your seatbelt connector is. All right, it's got a little cutout for that as well so it doesn't get caught up. Bring this down the side just like that. All right, so now the straps that we tucked over the front, drooped over the front here, and we can push it under and connect them. Now that's gonna be extremely difficult to see. It's almost impossible for you to see me connecting, but basically what you're gonna do is the 3 straps here, the male connectors, are gonna strap into the female connectors that we just tucked underneath. They'll meet underneath the seat, so you're gonna have to reach under there and do some car yoga, connect them together, and then we can tuck this guy. Now looking at the back of the seat, we have female connector 1, connector 2, connector 3. Those are the ones we shoved through the bottom of the seat. Under the seat, you should have fed through the male connectors. That's this guy here, 2 in the middle, and 3 all the way on the side. You're gonna connect the ones that you fed under the seat to the ones that you pushed through the seat, which are the female guys. So let's connect those next. All right, so let's take the male connector. We're gonna connect it to the female. Same thing for the middle. Just wanna make sure that the rope doesn't go all the way through. You wanna be able to tighten it down. Right, and then finally the last one. Once those are connected, you want to tighten down the straps. Now you'll notice before I tighten down the last one, there's a little eyelet here. These hooks hook onto that eyelet to help pull down the back to make sure that that's taut. So once you tighten these guys, just like that, you want to bring this all the way through and connect it to that eyelet. And again, it's really tough to see, but you're just going to have to feel around for it to connect those guys. Just like that. So that's going to keep that taut. You can do that for the other 2. Feel around for it, get your bearings. There's 1. The important thing here when you're connecting these guys is to make sure that those ropes are tight. Otherwise, it won't have any tension. Perfect. Now that the back is taut with those 3 connected, we can move on to the front, finish up with our headrest and the side connector. Before we do the headrest, there's one more strap here on the side to prevent the seat cushion on the bottom from coming up. This guy you can wrap straight around to the back. It almost follows his body line, so it's not coming straight down this way and impeding upon the seat controls. So you want to go straight back and hook it onto that same eyelet. If you can't get to the eyelet, you can almost hook it onto anything under the seat that can help hold tension on it so it doesn't come out. Again, you want to pull it straight back under the seat and hook it on. Perfect. All right, now we can do our headrest. Now, whether you want to put the headrest cover on with the headrest on the seat or if you want to do it separately, it's up to you. I'm going to find it a little bit easier to do on the seat like this. So we're just going to pop this guy in. You may want to press it up against your body to help give you some leverage. So when you put it on, you want to make sure these cutouts on the cover are on the same side as the headrest mounts. All right, you want to seat it all the way down before you start with the Velcro. All right, so when you start here, Pull this guy in and connect the Velcro to the middle. And do the same thing for the outsides. Now before you mount the headrest, you want to make sure this is a clean install. So you have to do it a couple of times. It might be a little bit of a trial and error process to make it seat completely flush and straight. Once you have that guy on, you should barely notice the connection in the middle there, and now we can mount it. Last step here is going to be mounting your headrest. You just want to make sure the cutouts on the seat cover line up with the holes to mount the headrest. Pop this guy back in. Slide it down, and while you can't see the buttons to adjust the headrest, you can easily get to them to adjust this wherever you need to, and now you can repeat this entire process on the driver's side. Well, that's gonna wrap up my quick overview and install for the Rough Country neoprene front seat covers in black, available for the 15 and newer F-150, and of course you can get yours right here at AmericanTrucks.com.